I don't feel like she's mine enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I've been waiting to do this one all year. This is gonna be my top 10 pickups of 2018. Now keep in mind, these are only sneakers that actually dropped in the 2018 calendar year, so I did pick up other sneakers, but if they're not from 2018, they're not going to be included on this list. So these are only sneakers that have dropped this year. And again, keep in mind, the sneakers I'm going to show, they might not be the best shoes I picked up. It's just my favorite ones. It's just my preference, what I was most excited for, and what I was able to pick up. And with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video, starting with number 10. Alright, coming in at number 10, we have the PG25 PlayStation. This sneaker is actually not that limited. Retail on it was $110. It's reselling for about $150. So it's not too limited, but overall, really nice sneaker. It's just one of my favorites, especially with this globe feature on it with the PG logo, and the other pair has the PlayStation logo. So with the combination of the PlayStation theme and the basketball sneaker, this comes in at number 10 for me. Alright, next up on the list might be a surprise appearance for most people, but to me, this was definitely one of the sneakers I was looking forward to most throughout the year, and that has to be the OffWhite Presto. So I was able to pick up the Volt colorway, and this has to be actually my favorite of the three. Ever since the OG OffWhite Prestos came out, I've always wanted them. You know, but they just cost too much money, and with these new ones, they mass produced them, and there's a lot of pairs. So yeah, I copped these for retail. Really glad at the pickup. This is definitely one of the best sneaker drops of the year. A lot of people can argue with me, but you know, I love the Presto and the high top and the zipper. Everything is just a great look to me, and you know, I really can't go wrong with these. And honestly, when I wear these, I get more compliments on these than a lot of the more expensive sneakers later on this list. So with that said, the OffWhite Prestos land at number 9. Alright, the next sneaker might be a surprise to a lot of people because they'd expect it to be higher on the list. And although I do kind of agree with that, it's just really hard placing the sneakers, and the reason I put it at number 8 is because I really have no sentimental value to it, and there are just a lot of other sneakers that I personally like and would prefer wearing above it. With that said, let's get right into it. At number 8, we have the OffWhite Blazer in the Grim Reaper colorway. Now, I do love the OffWhite Blazer, and this is my favorite colorway of the 3 that have dropped. I think it's a really clean black and white colorway. Now, one of the other reasons this is number 8 on my list and not any higher is because Nike has done other blazers that look really similar to it. Although they're not off-white, it's the same color scheme and the same swoosh, and like it's really similar, and it kind of makes the sneaker not stand out as much as the other sneakers on this list. But overall, I do love the Off-White Blazers. I even made a video claiming that this is the most slept on Off-White sneaker to date. I mean, to be on the list, it has to be an amazing sneaker, and overall, really glad I was able to pick these up. I did pay resale for these, however. I paid around $450, which isn't so bad, and I think the prices on them will go up over time. So number 8, Off-White Blazers. Alright, jumping into the number 7, the Nike theme continues with the Travis Scott Air Force 1 Low in the Sail colorway. Now, these actually dropped in a white colorway before the Sail release. But in my opinion, the Sail is a much nicer colorway. They do look pretty similar, but the subtle differences really make this one stand out in my opinion. And overall, the Travis Scotts are a really nice sneaker on the classic silhouette. My favorite part, and a lot of people's favorite part, has to be how they put the different swooshes on it. And you know, they changed things up, like the upside down Nike Air logo, some details here, and the gum bottom is really sick in my opinion. Like, can't go wrong with it. This is one of the most hyped sneakers that's going to be on this list. Like, I think a lot of people might put this as their top 3 sneaker of the year because of the hype around it, and that is Travis Scott. So I've done a review on these 2 and a lot of these sneakers on this list. Please feel free to check those videos out, and there'll be more detailed reviews. So with that said, coming in at number 7, once again, it's the Travis Scott Air Force 1 Low. Next up on the list, the Air Force 1 theme continues with the Off-White Air Force 1 Low in the Volt colorway. A lot of people might be surprised I put these over the Blazers and the Travis Scotts, but in my opinion, these are truly one of the best Off-White sneakers to date. The Volt colorway just pops out like crazy and definitely embodies the entire Off-White Nike concept in my opinion. And also Virgil wore it for a couple months, hyped it up, and truly these are, I can't wait to wear these, honestly. These are going to be one of the flyest sneakers on feet. Definitely one of my favorite Off-White sneakers to date. Like, these are just, I mean, I can't stop, you know, talking about these. These are just a really nice pair. The details on them, you know, like the black Nike swoosh on the complete Volt upper, the transition between the Volt colors, the tennis-like logo on the back. It's just really well put together, and I would actually put this higher on my list if it weren't for like some of the special sneakers coming up next. But at number 6, it's the Volt Off-White Air Force 1. Getting halfway through the list, up next is another Off-White sneaker with the Off-White Vapormax in the black colorway. As you guys know, Off-White made black and white versions of a lot of the Off-White Nike sneaker models this year. And I was not too much of a fan of the white colorway of these, but this black one is definitely really nice. I actually prefer this over the OG as well, surprisingly. And to get a better look at it, I did swap the laces on these and put the blue ones. I think it looks really nice. And definitely these retails for $250 and are reselling for around $700, but super comfortable sneaker, really dope. These actually stand out and a lot of people compliment these, honestly more than a lot of the other Off-White sneakers. I'm just really glad I was able to pick these up. So at number 5, halfway through the list, is the Off-White Vapormax. Alright, number 4 is probably gonna be a surprise to a lot of people. I'm putting it ahead of all these Off-White and hype sneakers, and just this is to me like a sentimental sneaker, plus it's super limited. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. The Lebron 16 King Court Purple. Now these are an LA exclusive Lebron 16. I actually got these gifted by Nike at the Lakers season opener against the Houston Rockets. Super limited sneaker. These are not going to come out again. There's going to be no wide release or anything like that. Right now the resale is sitting at around $1,000 up, depending on the size. And these are just a wild LeBron 16 sneaker. My favorite LeBron 16 to date for sure. Sneaker features a predominantly purple upper with the lion cheetah print on the back. And then we have like the gold LA hits with a Nike swoosh over here. Just a really nice sneaker in my opinion. Just really glad Nike gifted these to me for free at the Lakers game. And coming in at number 4, again, the LeBron 16 Court Purple. We're getting into the top 3 of the list. This Nike sneaker should not be a surprise to anyone. I've always spoken fondly of this model and this sneaker. And this was really close. This was like this close to being number 1 on my list, but I just couldn't put it. Coming in at number 3, we have the OffWhite Presto in the black colorway. I mean, is there anything I need to say more about the sneaker? Like, I've done a couple reviews on this. I've done a couple comparisons. Honestly, I was this close to putting it at number 1. If you guys watched my last year's top 10, you guys know the OG Presto was number 1. And if the OG Presto came out this year, it would have been number 1 again for sure. I love the Off-White Presto. Super comfortable sneaker, and it looks really stylish. Like, you switch up the laces on it, everything, it looks really great. Like that Nike swoosh going across, that's just crazy. Like, I love the Off-White Prestos. I can't stop raving about them, and definitely earned the top 3 spot on my list. Number 2 is going to be the biggest surprise on this list to most people, but it really should not be, and I'll just let the sneaker do the talking. Number 2, we have the LeBron 15 Kith Closing Ceremony. I mean, I don't know how people can hate on the sneaker. This is just, I mean, Ronnie Feig and Nike just absolutely bodied this sneaker. These are just crazy fire in my opinion. Like, wow. Like, these are, I don't even know where to start. So Ronnie Feig actually made a few versions of the LeBron 15 before these released. This was the last LeBron 15 to release. That's why it's called the Closing Ceremony. These were originally a player exclusive that LeBron wore in the All-Star game. And I didn't think they'd ever release, and I was unable to get the first 2. I went to Kith LA. I stood in line for hours. I was unable to get any of the other ones. And then when I saw these releasing on Kith, I just had to grab them, and I did. I'm really glad I got these. These are, I mean, just a floral upper going all throughout the sneaker. And then we have like the nice premium zipper going up on the back of the LeBron logo on the suede hit. And one of my favorite parts of the sneaker is the Nike swoosh on like this dragon scale pattern. Really nice. I love collaboration sneakers like this, especially the LeBron 15. Like, it was hyped, but it wasn't like, you know, Jordan 1 hype. Ronnie Feig to do this with LeBron, really dope. I'm a huge LeBron fan, as you guys could tell, and just absolutely great sneaker. Can't go wrong with it. Definitely deserves number 2 on the list, and just really glad I picked it up. So that's actually me 2 sneakers as my number 1, but they're the same model. I have done reviews on both of them, and you guys should check them out. This sneaker is gonna go down as one of the greatest sneaker releases ever, in my opinion. I know you guys have been waiting for this entire video, so let's get right into it. It's the Off-White Jordan 1s. Honestly, you can't go wrong with these sneakers. Just, these are gonna go down as I said, as one of the best sneakers, best collaborations to ever release. And once the Off-Whites are done, which they're gonna be done in January, I think, the prices on these are gonna pop. So guys, this is the most affordable one. So if you really want them, I recommend you go out and you buy them ASAP. Don't lag it. They're going for, I think, under 1,000 right now. So grab it while you can. The prices will shoot up on these. But with that said, my official #1 pickup of the year is the Off-White Jordan 1 in the Europe exclusive all white colorway. This is tied with the OG Prestos for my favorite Off-White sneaker to release, hands down. You know, some things about certain colorways just do it for you, and this is just Off-White. This is like Off-White in a sneaker. It has like the Off-White color scheme, like the different, like an all-white sneaker, Jordan 1. It really doesn't get any better than this. And on top of that, this is one of the most limited Off-White sneakers. Since it never released in the US, it was a Europe exclusive. Actually, I did not get these for retail. I paid a lot of money for these, and that also adds to the value for me because I actually paid a lot of money to get these, more than any other sneaker on this list. We're going for $2,300 to $2,500 depending on the size now. These super limited sneakers, super clean. We have like the all white upper, and then we have this off-white midsole, and then we transition back to a white outsole. I have worn these. I do wish these were dead stock, but I have worn them. They're just too nice not to wear, honestly. And it comes with 4 different sets of laces. And these, if I were to pick one sneaker to keep throughout the entire year, this would be it. So I'm really glad I got this in my collection. Definitely #1. I don't think it disappointed any 1 year. So as you guys saw, that was my top 10 list, featuring some really hype sneakers such as the Off-White Air Force 1, and coming in at #1, the Off-White Air Jordan 1. So this list took me a long time to create, so if you guys really enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up to show some support and subscribe to my channel for more. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.